Yeah, it's fucking ChatGPT, dude. What do you think? I made that myself? Oh, I see you moved your stuff. Dude, I was. How am I gonna do my shopping? Oh, oh, is this it? Where's all your stuff? Dude, I gotta do a little shopping. Oh, nice. Dude, that's insane. I'm pretty sure they're mine. This is actually my favorite way to talk to you. It's I could just choose to ignore what you're saying. I don't remember what I was doing. Ah, need more gravel. What wireless stuff? Need more gravel. What wireless stuff? What are you talking about? Ouch. Can you mod me so I can ban myself so I never have to watch your stream again? No. Oh. Mhm. I don't even know how do I even mod you? I will mod you, but you have to watch. I just don't know how. No, I warned you. I gave you a warning. You read the warning? There was a message. It's very important. Shouldn't you be working anyway? I'm gonna tell your boss. Ugh. Ravaging this river of all the gravel. What's this stuff? Barnacles? Gross. Dude, I will. I will. Relax. I'm just keeping them safe for you. They weren't safe. Yeah, exactly. Someone could have gone and grabbed them, dude. I'm doing you a favor. They can't grab them if someone's already grabbed them. Oh my god. What are they hiding up here? Yeah, you're gonna dive into create? Are you gonna go like full create? Are you gonna like make this the steam engine and power your base with it? Because I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna build a giant steam engine and it's gonna power everything. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna build a like a workshop. I think that's where I'm gonna like process everything. And I also want to jump into pneumatic craft. We've never really touched on pneumatic craft. But like there's some pretty cool stuff. A minigun. And drones. You basically like you fill tanks with like compressed air. And if you fuck up, it just explodes like a reactor and like blows up everything around it. That was your first time doing the storage system like this one? Refined the refined storage. It's so sick. You should do a AE applied energistics or whatever. It's so much more complicated. It's the same like principles, same concept, but all like the components are so much harder to make, and like the storage cells. Uh, where are they? Yeah, here. So it says like where it says like 16,384 bytes used and 0 out of 63 types. That's it can hold 16,000 items, but it can only hold 63 different types of items. So if you put in like each individual type of item, you can only have 63 in it. So really you can only hold like 63 stacks of like certain blocks or whatever, you know? Like each item, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 63. So it sucks. So you end up having like, you'll have like 100 storage disks and they'll all be like half full because their like type is full. And it's ridiculous. Reactor power to SU? What even is a SU? Oh, stress units like create? I think so, yeah. I think there's like an electric motor, yeah. There's an electric motor, and you just plug it into like the reactor, and then it spins. It's an electric motor, so the shaft will then spin and create stress units. And then same with like vice versa. There's an alternator too. So you can hook up like your steam engine to the shaft, and then it'll create like electricity. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how much it creates though, so it might not be enough. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Need bone meal. I need to get like a tulip. I need a bunch of white dye. $400 per alternator. 400 what? Like FE or whatever? RF per tick. Is that even a lot? I don't think that's a lot. I don't remember. What does like a power reactor make? Oh yeah. The starter makes 1,000. Yeah, I'll probably be on later today, maybe, if I get permission. I would like to stream this evening too. Oh, I should have killed skeletons when it was night. Alright, see ya. Have fun pulling wire. Oh, I can make white dye with this. Nice. Botany. Forgot how to spell there for a second. And I will just set these up. Some dirt. Some fancy. Slap these down over here. Oh, you just don't have an inventory? What? I know these are the hopper ones, but I thought the basic ones had inventories. They just didn't like export their inventory like a hopper one does. Interesting. That's better. Need a hoe as well, I think. So that should get me all the white dye I need. Clear up my backpack. Leave all like my building stuff in here. Take out all the junk. Put any like raw in here? Possibly. Ores. No. Okay, cool. Throw that in there. That do its thing. And then I need to make a bunch of concrete powder. Yeah, I'm out of white dye. It's a good thing I found those plants. That will make concrete. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll go through and collect all my rewards. There's some pretty good stuff in here. Probably. Productive trees? Oh, wireless access. That's what he was talking about, the wireless stuff. I should do that, actually. That would be really convenient. Got a new keyboard and I keep like misclicking everything. It's actually kind of the worst. Let's go in. Maybe I'll work on the wireless access. Wireless transmitter, and then I want a wireless crafting grid. Nice. Crafting grid. I need a grid. I need this. This. And glass. I think I have some in here. Yep. And then I'll take this crafting table because it's kind of useless now. Crafting grid. Then I can make one of these. Nice. You have to get wireless power in my inventory, I think, to keep this charged. That'll be pretty convenient. Okay, I should be able to just plug this into there. And then if I head up to my roof. Quick. I also should be able to put this in my inventory, or in my, like, one of these slots, I think. Let me bind it first. I need to make, like, a jetpack or something. Okay, and now this should... Yeah! Yeah! 2 refined storage slots, nice. If I go into my setting, oh my gosh, I keep clicking the wrong button. I have a macro button up where my old escape button used to be, and my escape button is now like slightly to the right. So I keep clicking the macro button. So I need to make sure if I do put something on that macro button, it's not going to be devastating because I'm going to hit it a lot by accident. Category? Refined? No. Find storage. Open portable grid. Not bound. Open wireless crafting grid. Not bound. Can I bound this to a macro? No. I'm gonna bound that to I'm gonna bound it to one of my mouse buttons. Yeah. There we go. Nice. It is nighttime. I will sleep. So I would like to store my XP somewhere. There's a couple different tanks, and some of them are like a lot more intuitive. I don't remember what they're called, and I don't remember which ones are which. This rod, yeah, the Ender IO one's pretty okay, but you need to use this rod, I believe. And I think it's kind of like you got to get kind of into Ender IO, and I don't really feel like doing that right at this second. But I think there's an easier one. I search tank. Yeah, because I think with Ender IO, you just put it in like a fluid tank, basically. XP tab. Yeah, probably this one. There's like a drain. I think it's like I think there's like a drain. XP drain singularity tank. Is it this one? I think it's this one. And then you put the tap on it to get it out afterwards. I think that's how it is. Okay, let me try this. Ooh, I'm out of blaze rod or blaze powder. Okay, hopper. Yeah, then I should be able to make the tap. And I believe if I just go this, stand on this, it'll drain my XP. Oh, it's so slow. It's so slow. What is there's one you just place on like a tank. What's it called? Is it a grate? No. What's it called? How does it drain? It's gonna fill up too. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Well, I guess I might as well fill it up, and then I guess once this one tank's full, I'll try to figure something else out. And at least I've got a little bit of XP stored for now. That'll be good enough. Yeah. Oh, it's full. All right, good enough for now. And I think if you just put this tab on it, and then oh yeah, okay, cool. Just top that back up real quick. Yeah, at least I have a little bit stored. Maybe I'll make like my whole workshop just like lined with this as the flooring. Can I pipe from this? Is that a thing? What do I have for pipes? Item pipe. I have one fluid pipe. Hang on. Let me make another singularity tank. Let's see if I can pipe from one to the other. Do I need a wrench? I don't think so. I think I have one. Awa? No. I need a pipes wrench. Don't remember what it looks like. There we go. Easy. There we go. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. So maybe I'll make like my whole floor. It's gonna get pretty old. I wonder if I could like mute the sound of this. Well, I guess it's kind of nice actually. That is annoying. That's really annoying. But this sounds kind of peaceful. So maybe I'll make my whole floor those drains. So just anytime I'm in my base, it'll just be oozing out. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Back to finishing my base. I have a bunch of concrete again. And I believe I probably have some more white dye on the way. Yep, good. This might even be enough to finish the walls, which would be pretty good. Throw the stuff in the chisel. Keep plugging away on this. Oh, I have the open inventory thing bound to the same mouse button. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna leave it on one. It's just to kind of finish this this stuff off. Irregularly shaped, and sometimes it like if the area you have selected is like bigger than the area you want to place, sometimes it'll place it like up somewhere where you can't even see it and you're kind of just wasting blocks. So this is pretty quick. I'll just do this by hand. I don't really want to keep grinding out gravel and sand. I kind of want to get into like building. So oh, I was wondering if shapeless mining would work, and it does not. It just kind of deletes everything. It's interesting. Probably put a torch down in here. Cool. That's cool, I guess. You know what? I'm whatever. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. 4? Yeah, let's do 4. Did you see that? You saw it a little bit as it opened up. Kind of like, look, it's replacing some stuff that I don't necessarily want it to. I'll have to go outside and make sure that's not visible, or else it'll look ugly. Oh, that's gonna look ugly for sure. I'm gonna have to go out and fix that. Okay, I am out of concrete. Yeah, see, like I feel like I just wasted quite a few concrete blocks, but whatever. This is not the end of the world. Now that I can make white dye pretty easily, just go get a little bit more gravel and sand. If I don't already still have a bunch. And then I will be good. Not what I wanted. Fill this in. Yep. I could probably kind of start moving the stuff over and don't have to keep making trips, but kind of too lazy for that. Okay, how do I extend the range on this? Because it would be nice if I could at least reach, if I could reach my little crafting area. Oh, hello, X-Boy. How are you? Faucet? What about my faucet? This? Oh, That isn't that what you wanted? Oh, fancy host. Thank you. Are you talking about this one or this one? I feel like you're a little bit. Some of the messages are a little bit delayed here or something. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but because this is not a fancy host. I mean, that one, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think it's pretty nice. This is like it's like a work shed for now. Keep forgetting what I was doing. What am I doing? I need more concretes. Right. Okay, concrete. Need more white dye. Oh, never mind. Well, you don't like my house anymore? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I see that. Bot. Dude, honestly, I'll take any viewers that the bots are gonna send my way. Pretty sure it's just you and me here. Let me see. You want to see my house? Want to see what I've been working on? My grand project got a more than 30-second delay. Yeah, I kind of figured. That's okay. Here's the basement that I'm working on. I just need to fill in the rest of this with. I'm using white concrete. I kind of want it to look like a science lab, you know? Yeah, yeah. Nice basement. And then this, I'm gonna like. I don't really have any plans for this. It's just kind of like it's like the front of the basement laboratory, you know? So I think I might actually, because there's like furniture and stuff, right? What's this mod called? Macaw's Furniture? I might like make it look like an apartment or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. Oops. Wait, what was it called? Use refined storage for early storage. Yeah, I am. Um, Macaw. Yeah, so I might make this look like a little apartment in here with like some tables and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then most of the time I'm just gonna be down in the basement doing modded stuff. But yeah, so this is my storage. I've just got refined storage set up for now. A couple of discs. I got the wireless transmitter, but I don't have any of the upgrades on it, so I can't really use it very far. Switch to AE2 later. I don't know. The last time I played modded Minecraft, I used almost exclusive. I was playing Stone Block 4. I don't know if you've played that one. But when I started playing it when they just released it, and they didn't have refined storage, they only had AE. So I was kind of just stuck using AE. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but refined storage I find is a little bit simpler to get into. So my whole system was set up for AE, and then later they released refined storage, and I'm like, I'm not going to change everything, so I just kind of stayed with AE, and it was okay, but so maybe I'll switch to AE later, but I'll probably just stay with refined storage until I don't know, until I can't take it anymore, until something kind of requires me to change, and then I'll change it. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making more white dye. Cool. Dye, concrete. There we go. Back on track. This kind of takes a while. Refined storage is AE2 but simpler. Yeah, I agree. It lacks the complexity of AE2 has. Yeah, and like for me that's kind of nice. Like I just need it for this, right? I just need it for like a storage that holds all of my items and a crafting grid, you know? That's all I really use it for. When I last used AE, I did get into like the auto crafting and stuff, and it was pretty cool, but refined storage does that as well. So because I've also set up some pretty crazy stuff with refined storage, so I don't know. I've yet to do anything with AE that I can't do with refined storage, and usually refined storage is easier. So thing of being able to make literally anything or automate anything that refined storage kind of lacks in. Feels a little too locked out, sadly. I think I would agree, but I've yet to do anything so complicated that refined storage can't, you know? So but maybe if you know a little bit more about applied energistics, maybe you can try to help me set something up that refined storage can't do, because that'd be kind of cool. But I've yet to encounter anything. Maybe I'm just not an expert enough. Again, I mostly just use it for storage. When it comes to automating, I usually just use other mods to automate stuff. Some modded items are not compatible with RS, causing world corruption when inserted to the system. I didn't know that. It corrupted 2 of your worlds by accident? Oh man. Not this one. An older one? Okay. Well, maybe they've sorted out some of those issues, but that would be devastating. You don't know if it still happens? Well, I guess we'll find out, because I'm probably gonna stay with refined storage, because they have like crafting and stuff too, right? Yeah, they have like the auto crafter and the manager and stuff. And if I remember correctly, it's easier to set up the auto crafting with refined storage than it is with AE. AE was a nightmare. I mean, once you get the kind of the infrastructure set down, you get the hang of it. It's not that bad. I'm being a little dramatic, but I just found like getting into it, getting things set up, refined storage is much easier. 82 is not really hard. Yeah, I agree. Like once you kind of have things going, once you have things kind of set up, it's not bad at all. It's like, you know, you have your infrastructure, you just go set down a block and throw in a crafting recipe or whatever, and things are pretty good. But you have to worry about like those like the CPUs and stuff. In the channels. Oh man, channels. That was one thing that was getting me, was I couldn't figure out exactly how the channels work. I knew enough to like get by, but I was constantly running into like channel issues and not having enough channels, and then I'm just like spaghettiing a bunch of cables to random things, trying to get things to work. And it ended up working eventually, but it was a mess. If you ever looked underneath like my floorboards of my base, oh my gosh. Just spaghetti everywhere. Channels are used by every subpart. Yeah, see, that's where you lose me. That's when it was getting a little confusing trying to manage all my channels. You program stuff? That's pretty cool. What kind of stuff do you program? Software, websites, just for fun at the moment. That's awesome. So you're not like employed as a programmer, you just kind of do it as a hobby, because that's a really good hobby to have. You could do some really good things, and you could probably start a bit of a side hustle and make a little bit of extra money, and then you get to kind of keep yeah. So you could do like a little side job, and you get to keep it, because you know people always tell you to like make your hobby your job, but then your hobby becomes your job, and then sure, you still might enjoy it, but it's just not the same anymore, and you're doing it all the time. So I think the best thing to do with a hobby is, if you want to make it like a side hustle, you know, and just try to earn like a little bit of extra money and not do it as your job. For your job, just find a job you don't mind doing. You know, it pays you enough to live, and you don't dread going to work in the morning. That's all you need. Save your hobbies for outside of work. There's my life advice. Anyway, it got me distracted. I don't remember what I was doing again. Oh yeah, concrete. Concrete. True. Thank you. Glad you agree. I want this to be my roof as well. No, I should probably change the texture for my roof. All right, bear with me. My keybind for the range set is the same as my wireless crafting terminal, so kind of bear with me with this. There we go. And I am far too lazy to. What are you doing in here? Panels are easy to understand. Yeah, not for me. Our brains must be wired a little bit differently because it was the death of me trying to figure out channels. It was driving me crazy. Again, like I figured them out enough to make things work, but it takes a certain kind of brain to figure that out. I think mine is not it. Just keep in mind subparts, aka things that connect to stuff, are exporter bus or importer bus, storage bus, pattern provider, the interface. You can get an infinite amount of them, but of course there's a limit. You can go around. Yeah, I think that was the part that I was struggling to figure out, was like how to, like, I had reached my channel limit and I was trying to add more stuff and it wasn't working. Eventually, if I just slapped down enough cables and connected them to things, it started working, and I got it working, but it was a hassle. If I get into AE, I might need you to help me out with stuff like that. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with refined storage. It does look cool. The cables and stuff look really cool, and like the CPUs for like the auto crafting look really cool. Like if you peeled back the floor of the base that I had, it was just like all these colorful cables running everywhere. It did look really cool. Like you can like cable manage and stuff. It's very satisfying. With AE2, I noticed I didn't need to use many cables. Maybe that's again where we differ, and where you're maybe much better at it than I am, because I had cables everywhere. Cables make you look smarter. That's what I was saying. That's kind of, and then anytime I'd have to troubleshoot what was going on down there, I would like crack open the hatch and I'd be like, man, whatever I was on when I made this must have been having one of them smart days, because I have no idea what's going on. It made my, like, I felt smarter. What the heck is that? And why is it in my basement? Dark Oak Enderman? Looks pretty cool. Yes, I know AE2. Have you seen the spaghetti under my base? Siren Head gave you a visit? Iron Head. Sounds familiar. Hang on just a second. Oh yeah. Siren Head. Wow, that's an old. That's like an old urban legend. I think. Like, didn't it come out shortly after like Slenderman when that was all a big craze? It has two sirens with teeth. Yeah, that thing's creepy. Slenderman. Yeah. Do you remember Slenderman, dude? That shit used to scare me when I was a kid. They made a movie too. I think I remember the movie kind of sucked. Slenderman is OG. That is what the Enderman is based on, right? If I remember. I mean, it makes sense. No, why did I make these into bricks? I want something else. Okay, let's go see what I'm working with here. Yeah, I got the walls done. What do I want for like the roof? What does this look like? Like next. Maybe I'll make like vents. That could be kind of cool. Like what if I do like I'm gonna keep that there for a sec. What if I do like streaks of like vents, you know? Like streaking across with those. That could be pretty cool. I still need something that's like a base. What is this? I could do like that maybe, or maybe I'll try this. Let's see what this looks like. You can put that in the ground, like drains in the center. Oh, I don't know if you're in, but I think what I might do is, hang on, let me hop back to my little shed here real quick. For the ground, kind of a similar thing to that, but like with actual purpose, is I was messing around with the singularity tanks because I wanted to store some of this XP I had, and I was standing on here, and it was taking forever to drain. So I'm thinking about like scattering these along my floor. So just anytime in my base, it's just like harvesting my XP, and then I'll have like a big tank room or a wall of tanks that it'll pump into, and you know it would be like cosmetically pleasing with the tank full of XP, and then I'll have a tap to get it from. But yeah, I was thinking about putting drains in the floor and having it as these, and I was worried the sound would be kind of annoying, but like listen, it's kind of peaceful. It's kind of a peaceful sound, so I don't think it'll be too bad. So I think I'm gonna do that for the floor. Sounds, yeah, it sounds like a waterfall. It's kind of peaceful. The create drain. Wait, does that work for like if I stand on the create drain, will it drain my XP, or if you just liquids? The just dire things XP drain. That might have been what I was looking for. I was looking for because I knew there was a better XP drain and I couldn't find it. I'm not seeing it in here though. There's the XP holder. Yeah, I forget the name of that drain. I think I know the drain you're talking about. It's the one I usually use, but I cannot remember what it's called. Uh, I think the crate drain. I think you need to like drop a bucket onto onto it, or like pour a bucket onto it or something. I don't know if you could just stand on it to drain your XP. Where's the drain? I'll ponder it and I'll see what it tells me. Yeah, so you kind of like, you can kind of just insert liquids into it. I don't know if it like, if it'll pick stuff up off the ground. Oh, experience related. Good call, good call. Experience lantern. Experience hatch. What's the hatch? Oh, you just right click it to store experience? That could be good. That could be good. That's pretty cool. What is the lantern? The lantern's probably... Oh, it absorbs experience? That's pretty cool. Okay, it said absorbs experience from nearby players. So if you just stand near it, will it absorb your experience maybe? Or you just cooking anything? Yeah, there, and then the amount of create add-ons is insane. Like you can do any. I've used create a lot. Like I've used create a lot, so I've been pretty burnt out with it. But it's been a while since I've used it, so I'm gonna lean pretty heavily into create. I think, because I miss it. It is such a great mod. Aeronautic. Yeah, I just saw create aeronautics. I don't think I've ever really messed around with it, and I don't know if it's in here. How do I even tell? How do I It's not in all the mods 10. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. That answers that. Oops. Apparently for some performance issues, yeah, I would imagine it's pretty difficult to run. Anyway, let me go back to I'm gonna be back in the sector. I just have to run to the bathroom. Here, you can stand guard of these villagers and make sure they don't get away. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. What was I doing, man? I got the attention span of like a goldfish. Oh yeah, yeah. Building my basement. Okay. Anywho. Oh, thank you. I did speed run that piss. I've got it down pat. You know, been pissing my whole life. Okay, how does this look? Okay, that would look cool for like grades. I am with you on that. That does look pretty cool for grades. I didn't really mean to place that there, but that does look pretty cool. Maybe I'll like combine it with those singularity grades. Wait, no, I want this one. Oh. Can I rotate these? I don't want them running lengthwise. Why the hell is there just a water pipe going into the base? I will show you why. You know, some schools have a lab, and in that lab, a specific area has that exact texture. I don't know how to describe it. Some labs also have it, like the the grill one or this one. Like this texture, the grill. A 9x9. I'm trying to get your vision. I'm trying to see if I know what you're talking about. Is it on like the ceiling or the floor? Like workspaces? Oh, hello, a California dream. How are you? On the ground? Oh, hang on. Let me just like a like a carpet, or is it like a grate? I might not. I don't think I know what you're talking about. The roof might work, but it's mostly seen on the ground. They put lab equipment. Yeah, is it like the rubber mats? Oh, I'm doing so good. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing good too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like rubber thingies. Yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. For gripping. The old grippers. Anyway, I do like the look of it. We'll see. I'll work it into something for sure. I want to place these, but facing like the other way. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, cool. I think that could look pretty cool. I might just make the most of the ceiling just this white brick, and then kind of texture it with grates and whatnot. Hey, X-Boy, are you proficient in pneumatic craft? Have you used pneumatic craft very much? Oh yeah, the water. Yeah, yeah. My bad, my bad. I'll show you. I'll show you the pipe. Oops. Didn't get my broom out in time. Use it from time to time. I don't think I've ever really used it, and I would like to use it a lot on this playthrough. So the missiles and stuff, yeah, I've never done the missiles. So anyway, this water pipe is just pumping into this tank so I can make the concrete. I literally just set it up to make concrete. So if I get some more white dye, I think you've already seen me throw the concrete powder in there, but in case you haven't. Yeah, I think the pressure like system of pneumatic craft is really cool, and I would like to get into it. So, yep. But this is the whole reason why it's here. I just throw this concrete powder into the hopper, and it makes me my concrete for now. It does make the house look weird. This isn't my house, okay? As soon as I'm done this in my lab, all of this is getting destroyed. Okay? Don't worry. I don't like it either, but it's just temporary. Okay, all this is gonna be gone. I have a little charcoal farm here. It's gonna be gone. I'm gonna move into my basement and everything's gonna be fine. For now, you just have to deal with it. And me too. Doesn't a sink help? I think you still have to pipe out of a sink. So, I mean, I could put like the sink. Probably put, hang on. You might be onto something. I have a sink. If I put a sink here, if I just break this for a sec. Charcoal farm is crazy. Okay, if I configure this to be like an input. Oh, pull. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's way better. Yeah. That's a good call. I didn't think about that when I made this. Go ahead and fill this hole back in, and it's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, my charcoal farm is pretty ridiculous. And then the worst part is I don't have anything like filtering. So if I look at this last hopper that feeds into the furnace, it's like full of saplings and apples and stuff. And I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now. I just needed charcoal at the beginning of the game, and it works. Yeah, I'm still gonna destroy this house as soon as I can. As soon as I'm moved in, I'm destroying. This is just temporary. I just needed to get my feet up. Oh my god, I broke all of these cables when I ultimined. I didn't think it would reach this far. All good. Crisis averted. Yeah, that was... I do that all the time. I'm too lazy and I'll just ultimine a whole bunch of cables and it'll destroy so much more than I thought it would. Alright, what was I doing again? More concrete? Is that what I was doing? Probably. That's what I'm always doing. More concrete. What am I missing? Gravel? How much sand do I have? Quite a bit. Eating concrete is healthy? I don't think it is. Do you have proof? Do you have scientific evidence to back this up? Show me the data. The source? You made it the fuck up? That's okay, fair enough. I've been slowly depleting this river of all things gravel, so it might take a little while to find a decent patch. Never mind, that didn't take long. Oh, this is a big one too. Nice. You got EvilCraft somewhere? Not really. I found like a village with a house with some EvilCraft in it, and I have like a blood extractor and some other stuff, and I found this in like a dungeon, so I have just enough EvilCraft to keep this broom running. It's like I've got this blood chest. There, sure. Nope. Nope, I don't remember how to fill this with... Oh, there we go, cool. I think I do have the blood tank, actually. I don't know why I grabbed the chest. I think I have the blood tank as well. Yeah, the blood tank. I have 2 blood tanks, but the chest works. Yeah, the broom is really nice for like kind of traveling fast and far, but like for building and for just like kind of day-to-day use, the broom is not it. So I'm gonna make a jetpack as soon as I get moved into the basement, and I can start setting up like some decent machines and some automation, and I'm gonna make a jetpack. That's gonna be like priority 1. I don't like the broom. It can not only kill you by accident, but it's weird to use. Yeah, I have died already once from it by accident. I don't think it's too weird to use, but you just have to know how to use it, like what its purpose is. Like for me, it's like, whoa, didn't I just fill this with blood? Did I accidentally drain it? For me, the broom is really good for just like, it's like a boat, you know, you just, like if you're going on an adventure, you're traveling far, and some of them are pretty quick too. This one I don't think is the quickest it can be, but there's some pretty fast brooms out there for traveling around on. Weird. Yes, the goon basement. As soon as I get moved into the goon basement. Dude, you have no idea how many times I use hoppers in modded Minecraft. Like more than like regular Minecraft, probably. Especially when I'm starting off. Dude, I'll use hoppers for everything. Even some of my like late game machines, there'll be like a cheeky hopper thrown in there somewhere. Because sometimes it'll be like, man, like I just needed like a specific thing to happen, and sometimes like pipes are in the way or like something. It's like, dude, what if I just throw a hopper in there? And you know what? I totally forgot that that can auto import and export. So I'm gonna go fix that. Even though I just literally did the setting from the sink, I forgot that I could do that with items too. Okay, ready? Ready? Watch this. Watch this. I know what I'm doing. I don't have any more. I gotta see if it works. I need more white dye. Lights? That's a good point. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lights. I don't like to use torches either. Um, but I don't know how I'm gonna light. I also look, I always carry torches on my offhand, and you can see the amount of times I've like misclicked the door. Like just how many torches are around here from like misclicking the door and like placing a torch, trying to come into my house. It's hilarious. Okay, this should work, right? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't open a chest. I can't open a chest when it's underneath something. I have no idea. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I guess I could have put the output chest on the side. I could put it right in front of it, actually. You're right. And I will do that, actually, anyway. Just for the aesthetics. Oh, way better. Concrete connoisseur. Yeah, I gotta know how much concrete I have. I need the exact number at all times. It's kind of the most important thing I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, I could put the sink below too, but this is fine. Keeps my toes wet when I sleep at night. Still thinking about lights? Yeah, you let me know if you have any ideas, because I don't even know what there is for lights. What if I just have a bunch of ceiling fans? Or some garland lights? Bunch of wreaths. What if I just hang a bunch of wreaths? I'll probably end up just using lamps. Some white lamps or something. Ars Nova, invisible light sources, that would be pretty cool actually. Ceiling fans? Yeah, what's wrong with ceiling fans? What if I just had a whole bunch of ceiling fans? Dude, hang on. Can I make one of these? How do I not have birch? You tell me that's not dope. Since when do labs have ceiling fans? Since now. Since I think it'd be pretty cool. Industrial lights or luminescent lights, yeah, that's what I was probably gonna go with. But I do kind of like the thoughts of like Ars Nova, visible light sources and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm leaving that ceiling fan up. That's sick. Where did I get it in my quest? Redstone lamps? Wow, gee, thanks. You can put that on every corner or anywhere, to be honest. What, my ceiling fan? I'll put it everywhere. I'm only kind of just realizing now that you could wait. You can chisel just straight onto like blocks, right? Like I don't need to do this. I don't know. It honestly, it doesn't really save me that much time if I'm being honest. So it's not really the end of the world. An invisible light source? Yeah. Well, maybe ceiling fans too. Yeah, finished that. I didn't realize I'd finished the. I should really change the key binding. Is that in the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,